What's up, guys? I wanted to go over our bride guide real quick, as I know that resources can only take you so far, and sometimes what we're talking about in these guides can get really confusing. Of course, you can see Coach Shannon here looking absolutely stunning for her wedding, and we put together this guide to really help brides or even someone who has an event coming up. Maybe you've already been married, maybe you have a wedding coming up, or maybe you're like going to be in a wedding as a bridesmaid and you're just wanting to look and feel your best. I just recently got married, and so we put together this guide to really help you find that success when it comes to losing body fat, gaining muscle tissue for your wedding. So let's dive in. So, the first thing that we focus on with our clients specifically is metabolic priming. This means that we're focusing on helping them eat more food while losing body fat, building lean muscle tissue, and really seeing more muscle tone. And if we just go straight into a calorie deficit, this is going to run them into the ground. They're probably going to get burnout. But if we can teach them like what to eat, how to eat, and really a strategy behind how to improve their metabolism, they're going to notice that they're able to lose the weight, but they're also able to keep the weight off, which is super important. So we put a simple grocery list in here. Honestly, guys, a grocery list is not going to get you the physique that you want, but it can help give you an idea of like, some good, easy high protein ideas, even like meal ideas to just really get you to where you want to be. But again, it's not recipes that are going to get you the physique that you want. These are great recipes, but again, like we all know that it's like actually implementing strategies that are going to get you the fat loss that you're looking for. So we tell our clients a lot about like macronutrients. We're teaching them, but also giving them the exact macro breakdown of what their body needs specifically for fat loss, which looks different for everybody. But this can be a really good like guideline for you on how to eat specifically for your goals. So we put in here like full day of eating. This is not a meal plan, but this is really just to guide you on like some foods that can be helpful. These are high protein. These are going to help balance your blood sugar. These are going to be great for just like revamping metabolism and fueling your body with nutrients. But again, when it comes to fat loss and being in a calorie deficit and weight loss, like you have to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, which is why, again, we focus on metabolism because metabolism is going to tell us like how many calories your body's burning. And then we can also go into a calorie deficit and successfully lose body fat. So we teach you a lot about like hitting protein, why it's important. Are you having digestive issues? This is something we check in with our clients every single week because if we're not properly digesting our food, we're going to notice that's going to start showing up in inflammation. It's going to start showing up on the scale as well. So, once we dive into like all of that, we also are talking about strength training. And I know this can be a lot of like overwhelming information. And so this is why like we help break it down specifically individually for our clients, which is going to be important because everybody is completely different. Like we have again like a lot of good transformations from our brides specifically, and even more. But I can share that, like we used to offer to like this bridal boot camp. Right now, we're not offering this bridal boot camp, but our one-on-one coaching program, like if you're like, I just need the strategies and I just need to implement on, like how to achieve my goals on my own and like being able to implement that into a lifestyle that's sustainable for me, that's going to be like more so our one-on-one coaching program. But if we can start with the basics, this is going to be like you need to be eating high protein, you need to be strength training and focusing on building lean muscle tissue, and you have to be focusing on daily habits like drinking more water, eating foods that fuel you, hitting daily habits like, getting your steps in, things like that. It doesn't need to be a whole complete lifestyle change, but having the structure, having the guidance, especially, for our clients that are most successful, they take action. They're very driven. They, implement strategies right away that we discuss in our weekly check ins. And so it's super important that we're finding what works for you specifically. But these are the pillars that are going to help you gain muscle, lose body fat, and get the physique that you want for your upcoming wedding.